Katie Wu, The Athletic.
John, congratulations on 200 wins.
Thank you.
What did that number mean to you and the significance behind it?
I I don't really know right now. Obviously it's a nice round number, and it looks better than 199. I guess it's kind of the obvious. But I mean, I know the game has changed so much over the years, just with pitchers and going deep into games and getting W's. I've seen analysts and stuff trying to take the W away from the starting pitcher, and it doesn't mean a lot. But I was brought up in this game that your name is in that score box the next day, and it's either going to have a W or an L next to it, and hopefully more times than not it's got those W's. So like I said, I don't know right this moment what it. I mean, it's obviously awesome and kind of lacking words, but obviously very exciting. But right now, just with us playing good baseball and 9 in a row right there, I think we just give a good quality start and was able to pick up the W. So like I said, I'm kind of all over the place with the answer, but one day I'll be able to articulate it a little bit better.
Okay, understandable. When we talked to you throughout your time here, you've been quick to credit Mike Maddox, the defense behind you, Yadier Molina, all for reasons why you've been successful in your time with the Cardinals. What have you done specifically that you feel has led to your success?
I think that's buying into the changes I need to make or needed to make. I keep talking about it. It's been a kind of a constant theme, after games and stuff, and the game is ever changing, and if you don't make the adjustments, you'll be out of it pretty quickly. And you guys kind of saw that coming in, and been able to really buy into those adjustments since I've been here. And obviously having Yachty back there helps that, and Mike and the staff here have really helped me kind of form a game plan of what we're trying to do. Still going out there and you feel uncomfortable because it's not what you've done, and you just have to kind of buy in and try to execute pitches.
More quick ones from me. Given what you have put this organization through on the other side, specifically during the postseason, is there a bit of poetic justice for you to now be right in the middle of helping them make a postseason run?
You know what? I mean, it could be a team anywhere, and I'm happy to be a part of a postseason run. I think at the end of the day, that's what we all play for, is that World Series, and to have an opportunity to go after that World Series is huge. I mean, being on this side, yes, it's been a little bit different at first, but it's been great. The organization's awesome. The guys here are great. It's definitely been a fun experience, and I'm glad that I got to see this side of it from being on the other side for so long.
How did you feel about all those hugs at the end of the game?
It was good. It was rewarding. It's like I said, I'm kind of stuck for words right now.
Ryan Herrera, MLB.com.
John, I got a quick one. Have you checked to see if David Ross has texted you yet? I know he said that you guys have been texting that he was going to be rooting for you, even though he couldn't be rooting for the team you play for. Has he said anything to you yet? Have you checked?
I've got, I don't know how many on my phone right now that I haven't gone through. So I'm sure, I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I'm sure that I'll get a text either tonight or tomorrow from him. But as I'm sitting here, my phone is continually buzzing, so I'm sure he's probably one of those.
Jeff Jones, Belleville News Democrat.
John, after the time you've spent in the big leagues and for 200 wins, do you still have to get in the laundry cart?
Yeah, my big butt had to get in there. Wasn't so much getting in, it was getting out that was the problem. And then you really don't realize how cold that beer is until it gets poured on your head. I don't have a lot of stuff to go through, as you guys can see up top, so it was definitely cold, but pretty awesome feeling.
Were you able to have family or anything here to watch this now? I don't know what this is at for you on a achievement scale, but I would think this would be a thing that you want to have folks in the stands for. And close to Chicago, maybe you're able to have some folks in.
Yeah, no, my kids are back in school. Fam's back down there. They got to come in last weekend in St. Louis, which was awesome. I hadn't seen them in a minute, so that was great to see them. Give me a little extra boost going into these last couple weeks. But no, I had my agent and his son are here, so that was pretty cool to see them after. And so yeah, it's unfortunately with life, you have to make sacrifices, and they were at home watching and cheering, and I know that's my biggest fan base there.
Derek Gold, St. Louis Post-Dispatch.
I'll try to be brief, John. I hope. Do you have more unread texts or more wins in the majors?
I hope wins in the majors. I don't know if I have that many friends. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool to, anytime something happens, it's nice to hear from people and whatnot, but hopefully have a few more wins than texts to go through, because I'll forget somebody and not respond, and somebody will be mad. So hopefully it's not that many.
I know a few times you said that, it's tough to articulate in the moment. I wonder, I mean, you're not getting a hug like that from Molina after 199. So I wonder if the reaction of your teammates kind of helps put it in perspective.
Yeah, and that's been really cool. The guy that's really been the biggest that always reminds me of it is Harrison. I mean, he's always coming up to me and being like, how many more? And I think he was more excited than I was at the end to get to this number. So that was really cool. I think at the end of the day, to see your teammates get excited for you is obviously very rewarding. And I know Yachty's been grinding his butt off back there for me these last couple starts. So like I said, it's almost more rewarding to see their reaction than for me to sit here and try to talk about it. So that's all I really need to see, and to get those hugs is pretty special at the end.
And it goes without saying, but this win could have come just because of the timing of it in a game that didn't. I mean, if you'd stuck with another team or if something had gone awry for the Cardinals, this win could have come in a game that didn't mean anything in the standings. What does it mean that it came at kind of at this time too? I mean, that you got to celebrate 200 as it moves you closer towards October.
Oh, I mean, that makes it even more special. And then to add on the fact that that's 9 in a row for us. I don't think people realize how hard it is to have winning streak over 4, 5, 6 games. They don't happen a lot. So now that we're at 9, hopefully we can keep going. I mean, we're playing good teams and we're playing really good baseball. So hopefully we can continue to get a little more space between us and the next team, to where we really don't have to worry about someone trying to catch us, and we can focus on the next step come the time.
Last thing I want to ask you, we talked the other day in New York just about the kind of leap of faith a little bit that you had to make to some of these changes. It's a little counterintuitive to get so many fly balls here at, they don't call it Miller Park anymore, but here in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
This ballpark well, what can happen with balls in the air. Just the faith you had to have in this approach to succeed the way you did today.
Well, actually, we kind of changed our approach after that second inning. I felt like, Yachty and I talked after that second inning, and we felt like they were kind of diving out there trying to get my sinker and change up a little bit. And, we changed it to a little bit more of a four-seam cutter in type approach. And, I really didn't throw a lot of great cutters, but we were able to kind of get in on them enough because they were out there trying to get that sinker. So, yeah, I mean, to answer your question, you have to make, in-game adjustments sometimes. And when they're trying to go out and lift your sinker, that four-seamer will get above the barrel just enough, and we were able to do that. Not a lot of ground balls tonight. I think the few that we got were predominantly from the lefties. But to use, I think sometimes when you make in-game adjustments and succeed with them, those good outings, can feel a little bit better than when you're just, you have your good stuff and you're going through the lineup.
Thank you, John. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ben Frederickson, St. Louis Post-Dispatch.
John, when you came here, you said you were hoping to get a chance to, make a postseason run. And at the time, a lot of us were writing out the fact that this team was not good at beating good teams. You guys are now on a stretch of 11-1 against teams that directly competing with. How would you compare the confidence level of the team that you pitched for tonight versus the one that you joined when you did? Same players for the most part, but it seems to be a truly a different mentality almost.
Yeah, I mean, I think the mentality and the camaraderie was always there from the first day I got here. I think, as if you guys, I'm sure, have seen over the years watching baseball, I mean, this is a confident sport, and it's obviously built for the hitters on failure. And when you're constantly failing, it's hard to be confident. And when the guy in front of you is doing well, you start to kind of be like, okay, I'm gonna grind this at bat for that guy, and then it kind of falls into place. And I think our pitching staff has done that. Obviously Waino's been doing it all year, and coming in, you want to follow that guy with a quality start and give your guys a chance to win. And we've just kind of built that confidence slowly but surely, and you kind of see it out there. I mean, obviously the results speak for themselves, but when you're playing confident baseball, even when you give up a couple runs, you still feel like you got a chance to win that game, and we've done that over the past few weeks.
Thanks.
Yep.
All right. Thank you very much, John.
Thanks, guys.